Miguel is a talented math major in his senior year of college. He's young, motivated, and ready to make a difference. Fortunately, a teacher preparation program catches his eye and he signs up. After a year of intense preparation, he finds himself staring at 170 middle school students. Chaos ensues as he battles his way through his first year of teaching. A few colleagues and his principal pop in for support from time to time, but by the time June rolls around, Miguel is burned out, beaten down, and wondering if teaching is the right choice for him. Over the next 2 years, Miguel is asked to teach different subjects and grades each year, and now, the most senior teacher at his school, his professional learning is left completely up to him to define and construct. Like over 30% of all STEM teachers after their third year as a teacher, Miguel leaves the classroom.
Unfortunately, Miguel's story is all too common. Trellis Education wants to change that story. At Trellis, we are enacting the gold standard in teacher education and professional learning for secondary STEM teachers in California. After a pre-service year working closely with an expert mentor teacher and talented colleagues, learning the foundations of exemplary teaching, you find yourself in your very own classroom. The first years are grueling, but fortunately as a Trellis teacher, you teach only 50 to 80% of the day and continue to be supported by the coaches and colleagues you developed relationships with in your pre-service year. Like all new teachers, you struggle with classroom management, but because of ongoing support from your Trellis community, it doesn't prevent you from focusing on learning, practicing, and enacting high-leverage teaching practices. By years 4 and 5 of Trellis, you're feeling more confident as a teacher and ready to take on more advanced teaching practices. As part of your work toward a master's degree with a Trellis partner university, you embark on a personalized master's project, experimenting with new teaching techniques, monitoring your progress in student learning as a result, and ultimately demonstrating growth in your effectiveness as a teacher. In your final year of Trellis, you're ready to welcome a Trellis pre-service teacher into the profession as their mentor, and to submit your first portfolio toward obtaining one of the highest honors in teaching, National Board Certification. Being a teacher is the gratifying profession you dreamed it would be, full of opportunities for professional growth. Perhaps the greatest satisfaction of all, however, is knowing that your students are graduating from high school and college, excited about majors and careers in STEM fields, and because of you and their hard work, they're ready to take them on. This is the vision of Trellis, preparing teachers with a cohesive trajectory of experiences over 6 years and supporting them throughout. And we're working to make all of it free. At Trellis Education, we have an ambitious vision for how to improve STEM education, and it starts with teachers.
We could not be more pleased with the work that we're doing with Trellis Education. We believe this is an absolute game changer for both our teachers and our students. And we know that the end game here is for our students to graduate college and career ready, and we know that working with Trellis is putting them right on that path.
Trellis capitalizes on that arc, on that learning progression, and says, how can we use that learning progression to overcome this challenge of the disconnect between the university and what's happening in K-12?
I became much more conscious of the fact that nobody has given me any information about how to mentor somebody else. And so when I was talking with Trellis and working in some of their sessions about what it means to be a mentor, I realized, oh, there is actually lots of information in our country about what it means to be a good mentor and how to become a good mentor. And it was totally a revelation.